Okay, welcome back. Here we are in Lavender Town. I'm just gonna heal up after that devastating Clefairy battle. And then we can go ahead and start the Pokemon Tower plot. I believe right off the bat I have a rival battle. I'm pretty sure I'm prepared for that. But we'll see. I'm gonna stick with the team I have. I didn't do any grinding or leveling. Just picked up right where I left off. So I still think I can handle this. If anything, you know, I'll just have to bust out Cleo to save my ass. So let's see what we can do. And I think all I have to do is have the Silph Scope in my inventory and it works automatically. Oh god. That's so sad. I'm gonna talk to everybody just because it's so depressing. Okay. More people with dead Pokemon. Oh my god. Like, you really have to wonder, like, what causes Pokemon to die, because they can be defeated in battle and they're fine. I don't know, he's right there. I feel like there's hidden items around here somewhere. Alright, let's just do it. Hello, fuckface. I forgot I named him Ponyboy. It's been a while since I've seen him. Pokemon don't look dead, okay. Alright. Yeah, so I had a fairly busy weekend again. The way my work schedule ends up being is like I get my schedule for the month and then I end up like covering other people's shifts, or if it's a coat check shift, I usually don't know about that until the last minute. I think Pikachu's too weak. We're just gonna use Cleo. Dang it. It's like I really want to get XP for the other ones, but level 25 Pidgeotto looks pretty tough. Okay, good. I didn't think I was working at all, and then I ended up having like 2 pretty busy shifts on Friday and Saturday. So Saturday, last night, was interesting because I work at a concert venue. We don't normally do like like DJ nightclub nights. Those are usually reserved for places that advertise themselves as a nightclub. But it was sort of like, I guess we were like trying out something new. And I believe I'm going to change because Growlithe, fire, yikes. I don't have any water moves though. Well, let's just do fire against fire. I think it went as well as an event with an open tequila bar could possibly ever go. It was actually fine. But when I heard that it was like sponsored by a tequila brand, and it was like you'd pay to get a wristband and you could have as much of this tequila as you wanted until they ran out. And I don't think they ever actually ran out. So, I was in the box office, so I didn't have to really deal with customers once they got inside, but it didn't seem like it was, there was any trouble. But it was funny. So the box office, there's a wheelchair lift in it, and then where the wheelchair lift lets out, sometimes people put their drinks on top of it, and if the drink gets knocked over, it'll spill into the box office. So somebody's spilled, alright, I'm gonna stay with Lucky, because we got fire, their fucking tequila drink into the box office. And first of all, it scared the hell out of me, because it just suddenly like loud crashing noise. And then, I really don't like tequila, and the smell of it makes me sick. And luckily it was like at the end of my shift, so I was just like, okay, I only have like a half hour left, I can deal with this. But, if you're wondering why the smell of tequila makes me sick, and if you think it's because when I was much younger, I drank too much tequila, puked, and then woke up with the worst hangover of my life, you are correct. I'm gonna stick with Lucky because Kadabra should be okay. I'm doing good, like, not having any trouble yet. I know he's got that Wartortle. Yeah, I think I was like 22, and I never used to drink. I didn't start drinking regularly until like pretty recently when I started working in clubs. Okay, woof. Oh no, that's not gonna kill him. I'm gonna pause really quick and pay attention to this, because if I hurt myself... Okay, yeah, I could be in trouble. Fusion... should I try to get that last move in? I'm gonna switch out, just in case. Let's just use Cleo. Yeah, so I didn't like drinking, or like I never wanted to start drinking. And then I think I had like, I was like 19 when I had like a glass of wine at a party that my mom was hosting. And then after that, like, I think I was used to sort of having like really like weak cocktails. Like I drank screwdrivers, you know, and like I didn't even have a vodka preference. Let's stay with Cleo. And so I had just recently moved to the Bay Area and was living in like, it was student housing. So I had a roommate that I didn't know, and she liked tequila, and I've always been really into like baking. And I had a cupcake cookbook that had a recipe for margarita cupcakes. And she was like, oh, let's make these. Like, I love margaritas. And I was like, sure, that sounds great. So, of course, like, we're 22. We go, you know, we're college students. We go to Safeway or whatever and get the cheapest fucking tequila that they have. Which is just, like, grain alcohol and caramel color. You know, there's not even any, like, actual agave in it. So we're making the cupcakes and we're doing shots, and we ended up going over. So we were like an apartment complex that was like the student housing. Cool, I did it. I just cut a Cubone. Oh, I want a Cubone. Oh, I better make sure I have Pokeballs. I'm actually gonna pop out now that I've done this. I don't really need to heal, but I will just because I'm cheap. And I'm gonna make sure I have Pokeballs so I can catch some Ghastlies and Haunters and shit. Okay, so yeah, we're doing shots. So we go over to our friend's house, or a friend's apartment that's in the same complex. And I don't remember if we kept drinking there or not, or if I just like, you know, already had more than I can handle. But I like ended up kind of passing out in their bathroom, like after throwing up. It wasn't bad. Like I was aware enough to like, you know, throw up in the toilet. And, like, I just kind of sat in the corner of the bathroom for a second. It was long enough that people were, like, wondering what happened to me. And I was like, okay, you know, it's time to go home. And I woke up the next morning, and, like, the cupcakes we had made are on the table. And I just got the smell of, like, the lime. And we were, like, mixing the tequila with, like, orange juice. And so, like, that and, like, the syrupy tequila smell. And I was just like, I'm never fucking touching tequila ever again. I feel so gross. And honestly, like, that memory is still, like, one of the worst hangovers I've ever had. I know people talk about them getting worse as you get older. I've never had one that was that bad. So yeah, even the smell of, like, a quality tequila will still give me that sort of, like, wave of nausea. You know what? You're sure talkative, guy. Alright. Hopefully I can get Great Balls. Sweet. I don't think I need anything else. I'm just gonna grab a handful of Great Balls. Also, like, I'll be able to go up against Snorlax pretty soon. And I'd like to be able to catch it. I know that battle can take a while, but, we're still gonna try. I like Snorlax. I might even use him. So yeah, I've always avoided tequila. I know a lot of people like it. There's one brand that I can stomach, and it's Cabo Wabo tequila. I think it tastes good. It kind of tastes like apples, and it doesn't have that sickly thing that affects me. Okay, so we know normal attacks aren't going to work against ghosts. I think I'm mostly good though. Like I can use poison maybe, or like sleep moves to make it easier to catch them. So we'll see. We'll just go through here. I think there's a lot of battles, but they're not that hard, and I might be able to pick up some items too. So let's see. So I have another amusing story, or amusing/disgusting story. It's also funny. I used to be like really grossed out by vomit, and then oh god, that old ghastly Sprite looks so weird. Yeah, since working in a nightclub and just dealing with it so much, I do not care anymore. Like, I'm so desensitized to it. But it used to, like, really freak me out. That's part of why I never wanted to start drinking. I was like, if I throw up, I'm gonna be so upset. So, this should take it down really quick because they're poison type. It's always so weird. It's like, oh yeah, in the anime, it's like, you get a ghost to go up against psychic type, and it's like, no, they will be one-hit KO'd by any psychic move. If you're used to the later generations, then sure, but in this one, there's only 3 ghosts, and they're all part poison type. Alright, yeah, it's gonna be a piece of cake. And hopefully, like, I'll get my other guys to level up a little. So, it was only a couple years later. I think I was 24. I went to Japan just for like a little while. One of my favorite bands was playing. They were playing 2 shows in in Shibuya, and I had never been to Tokyo before. And I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'll just go to these shows and I'll spend a few days in Japan. And that was really fun. No, I'm confused. So I was working for the tea company at the time. And my boss, he had already either moved back to Japan or he was like also in Japan at the same time. So he and his friend took me out to well, this confusion's gonna be annoying. Damn it. Ugh. Okay. Oh my, wow, I'm confused and paralyzed. Oh, Jesus. That's really annoying. I hope it snaps out. Okay, good. So there's a neighborhood called Roppongi that's kind of like infamous. There's like strip clubs and stuff like that there. You know, it kind of has a reputation for being like kind of seedy. I thought it was whatever. Like, whenever I'm traveling and someone's like, oh, well, like, such and such, like, this is a bad neighborhood. Ooh, a battle. Same thing when I went to Hamburg. Like, there's a neighborhood called the Reeperbahn that, like, I was looking at some reviews of hotels around there, and they're like, oh, this is a bad neighborhood. I was like, the worst thing that happened to me is, like, I'm just gonna run. I'm a little worried about Cleo right now, so I'm gonna probably stop and heal. Maybe I should put a repel on. I do want to catch them, but like I'll do it later. Like, I'll do it on the way out. God, it looks so weird. It kind of looks like meatwad. Like, oh god. Anyway, so yeah, I'm like, is it a bad neighborhood, really? Because I was walking to work the other day, and there was a guy standing in the middle of the street, like, just with his dick out, masturbating, like, in broad daylight. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not worse than, like, the tenderloin. Alright, I'm gonna at least heal that paralysis. Jeez. Fucking ghastly almost got me. So yeah, so we're in Roppongi, and we're walking around, we're like, we had gone to dinner, and we're like, well, let's look for a bar. No. I'll wait to heal. Wait until he has like a little bit more damage. And so we walk into this bar, and they're like, oh, it's me, and I'm like 24. I'm a white person in Japan. I have a fucking mohawk, and like 2 older Japanese guys like wearing suits. Like, so we go to this bar, and like, oh, it's ladies' night, like, and they kept giving me free drinks, and like, I didn't even have to order. Like, they just handed me a cup. It was like a highball glass, and it was like pink and orange kind of color. And so I'm just like, cool, free drink. I'm already kind of tipsy from the alcohol we had at dinner. You know, I'm definitely not going to question this. So we're hanging out and drinking. Every time I finish the drink, they bring me another one. And eventually, after like maybe 3, I was like, oh, by the way, what is this? And they were like, oh, it's a tequila sunrise. And I was like, fuck. Because of all the juice, I couldn't taste the tequila. And I'm sure it was a super weak drink, too. But I was like, you know, I'm not even that drunk, but I'm gonna throw up. Like, just because of the tequila. So I was like, shit. And like, I wasn't like blackout drunk or anything. I was just like starting to feel sick. So they take me back to my hotel, and like they're walking me to my room, and I was like, guys, like I'm gonna throw up. And they're like, okay. So they get me into the room, and that's pretty much like, I remember waking up after that. Oh my god, yay, Twigs is evolving. Okay, this is great. And like like I hadn't like made a mess or anything. Again, like I'd made it to the toilet and everything. But like some of my blue eyeshadow was like smeared on the toilet seat. I was like, okay. Well, that was an adventure. So, oh man, I'm out of room. God damn it. Alright, I have to go back to the Pokemon Center anyway. I'm just gonna fight these guys. And then I know there's a little healing pad on one of these floors. So I guess I'll just have to backtrack. Oh, sorry about that. I keep saying, like, I gotta, like, put a sticky note on my computer and be like, make sure you're dumping out the items. Yeah, just keep using this. Yeah, so I'll stop, when I get a little further, and then I'll just run back, off screen. Yeah, I keep telling myself, like, damn it. Make sure you're emptying out your bag, but it's just, there's just so little room that I keep running into the same problem over and over again. Go Cleo. Alright, that was pretty easy. What to do? I'm mad, I can't pick up the items now. What do I do? I'm gonna heal them. I wonder if I have any, like, just... I can deposit the coin case. And the lift key, I don't need that anymore. Okay. Thought maybe I had like a potion that I could use and then I'd have an open space. But no. That's okay. Okay. Yeah, I'd really like to go back to Japan at some point. I was only there for like a few days. Had a blast though. Like I got to go shopping at like all of the Gothic Lolita stores that I like. Got to, go get blasted in Roppongi. Yeah, I got to see one of my favorite bands twice in a row and made a bunch of Japanese metalhead friends. Putting a repel on, this is annoying. Repel, yes. That means I have to put somebody else at the top though, because Twigs is too weak to repel guys. So we'll just... Because these guys are pretty weak too. But I think the Ghosties around here are like level 22-ish. Alright, let's fight you. Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot more I'd like to do. I really want to go to Tokyo Disneyland at some point. But yeah, it's on my list of things to do. I need to get my passport renewed, is what I need to do. It is expiring. I went to Japan 10 years ago. It's expiring in January, so yeah, almost 10 years. Which is funny, because I had a mohawk when I took the passport photo, and then recently I grew my hair out. So like every time I showed someone my passport, they were like, "Oh, that doesn't look like you." So I was like, "Oh man, I can't wait until I get a new passport photo." And like now I have cut my hair into a mohawk again, so now it looks like me again. So it's whatever. Damn it. This is actually, like, kind of irritating. It's like, oh, they're gonna go down easy. But between being able to paralyze me and confuse me, it's kind of fucking with my steez. God damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh, no. Alright. Come on. Just fucking... Thank you. God. I don't know what else to do, really. Ghastly fainted. Oh, Bugadikun still isn't growing. Oh, good. The Cleo gained another fucking level. Great. No, at least I only have one Pokemon. It's the, where is the ghost? I don't know. That combination of confusion and paralysis. It's brutal. Okay, let's just go up here. Oh, there's the healing spot. Must get there quickly. Yes. Cool. Well, then I don't have to run back. I still have to, you know, get those items, but, yeah, I don't have to use the Pokemon Center. That's convenient. See, why couldn't they have had that in the fucking SSN? that the boat is way bigger than Pokemon Tower. I've fought like 4 people. Oh my god, it's just Ghostlies, isn't it? Isn't it? Wonder if Pikachu can handle this. I mean, if not, I can just, you know, step in that healing square again, and everything will be just fine. I think that does 20 damage, right? Or... Nope. Oh, it does the damage that's equal to their level, I believe. That's interesting. So... Oh, that's not very good. That is not... Oh, that's not enough. Alright, Cleo. I also tried leveling up Lucky a bit. Because I think he evolves at level 36. So that's not too far off. Okay, hopefully just... Thank you. Like, just kill him, please. This is so... I mean, I know there were only 150 Pokemon, but it's like, I'm finding the same Pokemon over and over again. It's kind of annoying. Okay. Yeah, defeated. Hot diggity damn. Hot? Okay. You can just keep doing this over and over again. Literally no one will stop me. Okay, and... Okay, I can wiggle around her. Wow, okay. I mean, I guess, like, yeah, they're all possessed, but these are kind of creepy phrases. Is it... Oh, I was about to say, is it a Ghastly? Is it? Wow, Haunter actually looks fucking badass in this one. They kind of cuted him up a little bit in the later ones. Right. I love Haunter. I love ghosts in general. Like, most of the ghost Pokemon are pretty rad. I liked, I think it's Generation 5, Cofragrigus. I think that's what it is, the sarcophagus Pokemon. I always really liked his design. Okay. Still doing okay. At least he didn't paralyze me. Alright, that's much better. Alright. I know I have to... Gasp. Well, I mean... Are you okay now? I was under possession. Yeah, you tried to steal my soul, dude. Like, that wasn't cool. I thought we talked about this. I don't know about this. I just kind of want to blow through it, honestly. Getting a little annoyed fighting the same ghost over and over again. Also, this is a lot of fucking graves. Like, a lot of people's Pokemon died. Alright. I mean, they never really say, like, at least not in this one, like, the origin of Pokemon. Like, how long has humanity been keeping Pokemon? Because, yeah, it's like, people have been keeping pets, like, they die pretty easily. I'm quite certain that, like, the backyard of the house I grew up in is, like, just filled with animal skeletons. That sounds really creepy. No, we kept a lot of pets. And, you know, when they passed away, we would bury them in the backyard instead of cremating them or whatever. So, yeah. I don't know why I said that. I'm like, there isn't really a point to that. It's just like, yeah, there's some animal bones underground. Yeah, it seems weird to think about it now, but like we always had a ton of animals. Like we had, at any given time, we might have had like 10 cats. Because like the neighborhood cats would come and go, you know, and we would like leave food on the porch for cats. But, you know, because me and my siblings, like, we love all the cats, so we gave all of them names and everything, and something fell out. Okay. I wonder what the original text for that was. Do I have to go all the way around? I guess I do. I thought I could cheat, but since I can't pick up items, well, they're trying to steal my blood, trying to steal my soul. I think I might stop in a sec, because I'm pretty close to the end of this, I believe. But since I do want to pick up those items, I need to go dump out my bag. Okay. I think there might be one more floor, or I might be encountering the Marowak soon-ish. Hi, Ghastly. I'm good. Yeah, man, and I might actually do a little bit of grinding before I start the next episode. I'm just like, I really only have 2 usable Pokemon. But, you know, I mean, I'm still getting through the game. It's just, I would like my other Pokemon to be usable. You know, I want to be able to type match, because I find that makes the game more fun. And it's like someone has a rock Pokemon and I can put out water or whatever. So, alright. Yes, it fainted. That was it, right? Please. Cool. And grown. 660. Oh no, I think I have to empty my bag, because I think I have to pick up that Pokeball in order to move forward. Well, that's just ridiculous. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna end it here then. Actually, I don't know if I can poison it. I was gonna say I could try to catch him. Let me see if that'll work. I don't think it's that poison type is actually immune to poison, is it? Nah, whatever. I have to do something way weaker if I'm gonna try to catch one. Alright. So I'm gonna cut this episode, and I'm just gonna go and come back. I'll come back to that floor, and we will pick this up next time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope I didn't gross anybody out talking about puke, and I hope I didn't depress anyone talking about dead pets. Alright, take care.